Hello, everyone. Welcome to Playtime, Paper Playtime. We're going to be working with my new jelly plate. Never used it before, and we're going to open it here. And I've been watching some videos and stuff, and we'll see how it works and see if I can figure it out. Hold on. There we go. I had the volume up on that. So I'm going to switch the camera and get to going. Because I think that some of it I have to wait for the paint to dry if I'm doing layers. But we'll do different steps. Oh, wrong. Yeah, this one. I'm sorry. I was a little, how you call it, confused there for a second. So here's my jelly plate. I'm using my Mod Podge roller. I don't know if it's going to be good enough for this. It's because all the ones I've seen them use are wider. And but this is what I have. So I got trying to get the glue. I'm using my glass mat so I can put the paint here and mix it over here. And here's the jelly plate, or they call it gel press. I'm gonna take this off, and I'll keep this to put it in here to keep it, non-messy between uses. Ooh, it's so pretty. Hello, Miss Liz. Hello, Miss Sandra. Hello, Miss Kimberly. Pajama quilter. Hello, Miss Pam. She says, I'll be looking. So let's do the lurker video. It's so hopefully it's like a big piece of, and it's squishy. So we're gonna get all the paint and stuff off of here. So we don't want to pick up. You know what? Let me spray it with my squeaky clean. Make sure everything is off of here. Hey, Miss Lisa. She says she'll be lurking too. No problem. I'm just wiping down my board here so my jelly plate don't get messed up with whatever was left on here, because I use this for polymer clay. Just dry it off. I'm going to put it on this side here, because my glass mat is not that wide, so I'm going to put paint here. I'm going to be using the apple barrel paint, the satin finish. They use a lot of the squeeze paint, but I don't have any of that squeeze paint. So I'm thinking that the acrylic should be fine. And I'm using copy paper to print on for now. Once I get used to doing, the printing and stuff, I'll use more higher end paper, because I don't want to mess it up. And hey, Mr. Herb, I don't want to mess up my pretty paper. So we're going to do two colors and blend it. So we're going to use the purple, which is the light lavender. And they say don't need a lot of paint. So let's try with that. And I'm going to mix it with the Princess Pink. Oop, I got a little too much there. Oh well. So this one here is going to be just mixing these two colors on here and blending it where it meets in the middle. Oh, Once I put the paint on, you'll see it better. And then while it's still wet, we'll get the copy paper and press it on top and pick it up. Whoa! And pick it up. I didn't think it was gonna stick right so quickly. And then I'm hoping that this brayer will be enough. Like I said, this is the only one I have. So we're going to mix it over here and then slide it on here. And like I said, I'm a very newbie on this. I've only been watching videos for about 3 days. And this brayer is not doing what I've seen on TV. It's leaving these marks on it, and because I guess it's short, and I don't have another one. Oh well, we'll see what we can do. If I like the if I like it, I'll order me a new one that works with this. See, you're gonna see all those lines when I do this. So I'll put this on here and rub. Love the colors you chose. I'm just using the pastels. I'm using the my little thing that I use for rubber stamping. Okay, and then we carefully lift it up. See, you can see all the lines that it did. But look, it picks up all the jelly plate is all clean because it grabbed all the paint. Okay, let's do something else now. Let's see. I've got some stencils over here. Let's see which stencil would do it. I think I'm gonna use something that's not too. This one here. That one. You can barely see it. Hold on. Let me get it out of the plastic. Where's the? When they make these little plastic things, they need to make it where you can see where to untape it from. Like pull here or something. I'll leave a link of the items that I'm using down below. Everybody saying hey to everybody else. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is where the patience comes in because I've only seen them use cold, like the cold air on a hair dryer to dry the paint. I only have a heat gun. So, oh, this is pretty cool. You see the different. Looks like fingerprints in some sections. I like this part down here, so I'll probably do that down there. So we're gonna do. Let's add. Let's add the Acapulco. I'm just gonna use the paint. We're gonna mix it up as much as we can. Hi, Earl. He's not here right now, Mr. Herb. I'll let him know that you said hi. So we're gonna do this layer here, then we're gonna let it dry. So when you do that, you want to do a very thin layer. My internet keeps cutting out. I will be here as much as I can. No problem, Miss Kimberly. I just want a little color before we do the stencil. You see how it's just rubbing. I'm trying to get as much of the. There we go. But it's still there. Oh, what is it? I'm gonna try it. I have another brayer, but it's plastic. But the ones that they've used is rubber. So let me see if the plastic one. It's actually not a brayer. It's a pastry. It's a pastry roller I got from Pampered Chef when I used to sell Pampered Chef. This guy. So I just seen them do the rubber ones. So I wasn't sure. Oh, that looks a lot better. There's no lines. So we're gonna put that over here. While that dries a little bit. In the background, working on some crazy patterns. Ooh, cool, Herb. It's still you can still see the little lines and stuff on it, but it's just a light layer because I want to try the stencil. So we're going to while we wait for that for a couple, probably like another minute or so. But this came out not too bad. You can add some more colors and stuff, and you can put the pink up here and purple here, and then started blending in the middle. I just blended the whole thing over here, and then I'm confident. I'll use my watercolor paper and do some stuff. I was making some journals today. Here's the one from the Hobby Lobby calendar. The cow made it the front cover, and then that's the back cover. Sorry about the glare, but there's a glare on here. And then the inside. This one is pretty simple. Not too. We got a front pocket right there. I used the part of this picture here for the front pocket, and this one here, I used part of that picture for the back pocket. So the pockets are right here, and then this one here is a large pocket here, and then it has the one divider right there with the grain silo in the barn. And then for the back pages, I just used neutral colors. See, or colors that matched what I was doing. And it has the seam binding. Okay. And I started working on this one. This one only has the front cover done. It's got some chickens and roosters, I think it is. And I added this little sticker here, or not sticker, ephemera here. And this ephemera here says, happiness is. Oh, happiness is felt by making other people feel loved. And when I put this here, for some reason, this paper is so neutral here, the gingham, that this black line right here it was just too much. So I added this ribbon here, this lace ribbon, to hide some of that. So this is more balanced. So that one's like I said, I just started that one. Okay, let's. I want to put this one here. I'm gonna put some. Let's do a darker blue on top. Hey, Mr. Mike, how you doing? Hey, Mr. Miguel, who knows? We're playing with a gel plate, and we're gonna. This is my first time doing this, so we're just experimenting right now. So okay, wait. See, this is not rolling as well as the rubber one on here on the glass. So we'll see what happens over here. Over here is fine, but it's not picking up the paint like I wanted over here. So you do need a, a rubber brayer. We're gonna do this. You can do the whole thing, and I've seen that you can do magazine pages too. You can transfer magazine pages. So we'll check that out. I'm gonna just do the whole thing. Why not, right? Okay. Then we're going to lift that up. Hey! Oh, I see the pattern on there. It's gonna look so cool. Now we gotta let that dry, and then we'll do a last put the plastic over here. Let me move my notebooks that I just made so I don't get paint all over them. Because I would maybe get very upset because they're literally one of a kind because I don't have any more of those calendars to make that cow. Do you watch Mark Montano channel? He does a lot of gel press. No, I'm just getting into the gel press channels, Liz, but I'll check that out. Look, can you see it? So we have to let that dry first before we do the last layer. And I think do we want to do a color or do we want to do white? He will help a lot. Thank you. I've been watching some ladies from the UK as well. But like I said, I've only been watching them for 3 days. So should I do a white layer on? Well, no, because I'm doing it on white paper. Okay. What color should I put on top? We'll move that to the side. We got the violet, the Caribbean, right? No, Acapulco. Soft green, pale yellow, orange cream, or princess pink. And I got a bunch of different patterns. The stencils came with a lot of patterns. Got the leaf pattern. I didn't buy them for this. I bought them to use my ink pads with my blender brushes for card fronts. So hey, 2 for 1. I think this should maybe soak it or something. I don't have anything to soak it in. Okay, I don't think it should. It won't, as long as it dries on there, it won't matter. I'm blowing on it. I can still see that it's a little damp. But that's pretty cool. But it lifted some of the. I don't think the I didn't have a thick layer at the bottom. The first I did a thin layer because I wanted it to dry fast. So the green layer that I put down first, it got picked up a little bit from the stencil. It's still wet on the side. So like I said, if I continue with this, I'll need to get me. Hey, Miss Jessie, the crafty gypsy. If I continue with this, I will need to get a real brayer, not this. This is good for Mod Podge. This is good for cooking. I don't have an act. I used to have a brayer, when because I had the because I used to do linoleum cutting. Where are they? I used to cut linoleum for stamps and stuff. I had the tools, but I don't have the brayer that was in that box. So I don't know, somewhere in the move, or moving from Tallahassee to Miami, or what. Oh, you know what? I got me up. Here we go. Got me a fan that's cold, right? Oh, it's dead. Hold on, let me plug it in. It's a USB. There we go. That should be cold enough, right? Maybe I saved myself some money with not having to get a blow dryer. Got my little fan. Because if you don't let this dry and you put a top layer on, it'll just get mixed up. Oh, it's working. It's working. It's working. It's dry. So did we pick a color to put on top? Here's the colors again. What color should we put on top? I'm gonna stand this fan right here, put it low, and then I'm gonna spray my brayer because I don't want this color to go back on it. So we're gonna spray it with my squeaky clean and rub it down. Get all the paint off. Can you guys hear me? I hope you can hear me. I cleaned it off. Honey, here.
What is it?
I got the blue background. Which color should I put on top?
I don't know. That pink over there kind of makes I don't know.
The pink?
Yeah, or the green, the lime.
This one?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they can hear me because I've asked the question twice and nobody's answering unless everybody's
You
looking.
want this now or
You can do a couple rolls now. They can't see me eating.
you want that? I can hear it.
Liz, no. Liz says loud and clear. Okay.
Oh, hello, Liz.
So we're just gonna put this green on top. Well, Mr. Earl gave me a color, Miss Sandra. So we're gonna do this green layer. Oh, wait, we don't want this to dry. Hold on. Take the fan off. We don't want it to dry. Okay. So we got a green layer on top. Get the paper. Miss Les says hello, Earl.
Hello.
So move this out of the way. Press this on top of here. Where's my little... Oh, I put it away. This guy. Now we gotta let that dry. So I'm gonna put the fan on again. Miss Sandra says, "Good evening, Earl."
Well, good evening.
Oh, Mr. Herb was. I don't know if he's still here. He said, "Hi, Earl."
Hi there.
Hello, Miss Garcia. You're never late. We're here drying this second jelly plate printing that I'm doing. Because I said you have to let this dry before peeling up on layers. On the first one, I peeled it up wet, so it was just pink and purple mixed up. But I don't have the correct brayer, so you get all those lines in there. So we're working with what we have. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm feeling it to see how this is going. I like I said, I'm new to this, so I don't know how it's supposed to feel before I take it off. So let's turn this off. You guys ready? Ooh, it's working. It's working. Look how clean that plate is. And look, I think I need a better brayer because when I did the stencil, it didn't get through to all those spots right there. But there it is. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, not too shabby chic. Okay, let's do another one. Pum 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 pum. They shown doing pressing flowers into it, so I got my one of my sunflowers to press into it. So again, we have to do a layer. Let's see. Do blue again. Let's do blue again. Miss Liz is feeling better. She went outside for a walk today.
Awesome.
Let's do blue again, 'cause like a blue sky, but it still has a little green on there. That's okay. We'll just mix it in with the blue. Yeah, getting the right equipment for some things is very crucial. But you can work with what you have to start with. Because I'm this year I'm trying to like I say, oh, I want to do jelly plate what are they called? Pressing. Ooh, thank you, sir. And then I will go buy, four different sizes of jelly plates. I buy all the tools they use. I buy all the different kind of papers that you can use. Uh, and then if I try it and not like it, then I have all that stuff. Because I did that with needle felting. It looked cool on when everybody else was doing it, but when I started doing it, it was not what I imagined. I think I needed to press the flour while it was still damp. Hold on, it's still damp down here. Let me press it down here. Maybe I was too late to press the flour.
Press the flour. Press the flour.
Trial and error. That's what we're doing today. I think I got. Oh no, there's a flour there. I'm not sure if it looks like this. That'll be fine. And then I have. Where's that other piece I was gonna try to use? This one here. This guy here. This is from the scrapbook paper that I bought. It had this piece in there. Gonna do that on there, and then I'm gonna let me air dry this a little bit more. Then I'm gonna put some yellow on top. Hello, Miss Karen. We're on our third jelly plate. Jelly plate. Jelly plate press. And I'm drying the paint with my fan because they tell you to do it with cold air. And all I have is the heat gun. So now we're gonna put some yellow. Oh, I gotta hold on. I gotta clean my. I may have to get some actual cleaner. Watching you in his boggy blanket tonight. No problem. So we're just taking some of this green paint off because I want to put some yellow on here now. It's supposed to be standing up and drying. There we go. We're gonna and they say you can do transfer inkjet photos if you wanted to do some inkjet images. You can do magazines. You saw me do the stencil, and now we're going to do. Okay, we're going to turn the fan off because we want to put this on here while it's. All the giveaways from the 6,000 party are going out tomorrow. I still have to get stamps for the smaller stuff, like the ATC cards that I did the other day. So those will be going out soon. Yeah, you definitely need a better brayer. This is not doing anything. Well, we'll see what it does. This is reminding you to hit that like button and share. Show me some love. Yes, show me some love. And I'll be making the Zen Doodle letters probably tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday or Friday, because I'm working on some stuff for the sale on Saturday. So we're gonna take this off. Isn't that cool? Go put this over here so it can dry. And then we're gonna. I don't like the blotches, but it is what it is.
Here, honey.
Oh, look what Mr. Earl got me! So all the ATCs are going tomorrow. Yay! I just have to get them in envelopes. Thank you, Mr. Earl. Get it higher. You know what? I wasn't supposed to dry it. Dang it. I'm supposed to dry it afterwards. Is it too late? Let's see if it's too late. Oh my. I wasn't thinking. I'm supposed to be wet on this step. Oh well. That's why I'm using copy paper, guys. I didn't want to mess up my nice paper. And they've also printed on rice paper and also deli paper. So now we let it dry. I'm new to this. I wasn't thinking. So let's put the little fan here. And while that's doing that, I'll probably do one more print tonight. And I'm thinking I'm liking this. It's not that hard. You just gotta follow the steps, and I'll keep on watching videos, get some tips and tricks, and get an actual brayer for this. Because this is for rolling dough. So it's plastic. It's not rubber. Okay, that's cleaned off.
Do you have your stapler?
The little one, the itty bitty one.
Yeah, I can't find my staples.
I have staples somewhere. I just don't know where they are right now.
They're somewhere.
Over the rainbow. It's hard to tell if it's wet because it's cold. So I'm not sure. Let's go for it, guys. Ready? No, it's not completely wet, dry. So you press it back down and rub it. This fan is weird. It goes "ee," and it slows down. It goes back up and it goes back down. Don't forget, tomorrow is the members live at 7 p.m. We're going to be working on a steampunk journal. It wasn't completely dry. You see some right there, but there's that. You can see the flower. Just remember when you put things down on the gel plate, it's gonna be the reverse when you print it. So what I'm going to do is see if I can get the rest of this paint off with another sheet. No, it's still dry on there. That's okay. Should I do another stencil? I'm gonna start. Okay, we're gonna turn this off. Well, actually, the first coat is we need to dry it. So we're gonna do orange sherbet. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I'm getting a new set of spring colors from Plaid. I use some of my points that I get for my videos since I'm a Plaid ambassador to to get some more paint. I know I don't need more paint, but there's some colors in there I don't have. It comes with like I think 12 different colors. I know that there'll be probably some that are repeat, but that's okay. So let's look at the different stencils we have here. Let's see what we want to do. I don't want to try this one yet because it's real detailed. So I think I'm gonna use something. Maybe this one. What do you think? The geometric rectangles or the leaves. Okay, you guys. I know it's hard to see. Uh, do I have? Oh, do I have a piece of? Yeah, I have a piece of black paper right here. There we go. We got the geometric shapes like this, or do we want to do leaves like that one? So we got leaves or shapes. That's the leaves, and that's the shapes. Let me know which one you guys want me to try next. So while you guys come up with the suggestion, I'll keep on drawing. Leaves or shapes? I did a thicker coat on this one, so it's taking a little longer to dry. You guys are really lurking, so I'm gonna go with shapes. I've spoken. I'm gonna go with shapes. This one. And this will be the last one today. Okay, that one's dry. Just waiting to see how it looks. Working on catching up on 10 projects and looking up for future projects. No problem. I chose I chose the stencil I'm going to use. Sorry, that's making too much noise. These are pretty decent stencils. They're not flimsy. It's pretty thick. So let's see which side I want to do this. Press that down. Okay, now we're going to. Oh, it wasn't completely wet, guys. I mean dry. Oh well. I'm going to use. I'm looking. I'm gonna go with lavender. Why not? Didn't say it had to match, right? Is that a fan blowing out cool air? Sorry, I'm not chatting. My sister's on the phone, and I'm trying to listen and watch. Yes, it's this to dry the paint. You need cold air, and I don't have a blow dryer or what you call it, a heat gun that switches to cold air. So I'm using my fan. So that's what I'm using. Do two colors at once. So let's do another color. Let's do a little bit of this blue. Down here. And we'll blend it. A little bit back. There we go. Now we take this off. See, the orange wasn't completely dry. So I gotta be more. Well, I'm doing it fast because I'm live. What I probably would do is do a layer, go do something else, and come back. So I'll probably put this on my side table. While it dries, and then come back to it. I might. I'm gonna use black on top of this one, so these colors can show up really good. What am I going to do with these prints? I don't know, Miss Liz. They're pretty cool. Use them on a project or something. Make some ATC card. I say keep on saying ATC cards, ATCs with them. So that I can cut them up. See, this one's still a little damp. I like the flower in the corner there, and then the the other stencil one is this one. It's hard to tell, but it's two colors, and I use one of the stencils. And then this one was just two colors that I blended, but the 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 brayer is not that great, so you still see a bunch of lines going through it. So this one here, I'm going to use black so that those colors can show up. You can make a master board. Yes, Yes, I can. I can cut them up and make a masterboard. Or I can cut them up and use them in my in a junk journal or a journal. Oh, I turned it off without realizing it. Lots of things you can do. So let me set this right here. Let's see, what can I put here to make it stop from here? This guy. I'm gonna go get the black paint because I didn't grab black paint. So that's gonna sit. Nope. And something behind it. Blue gun. There we go. So that's blowing on there. Ah! It's not that far. The black paint's right here. While that's drying, I'm gonna dehydrate. Okay, guys. I'll be right back. Where's my intermission? I'm back. I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm back. See how this is. Still, the edges here are still wet. The inside here is dry, but the edges are still wet. I think I put too much paint on this layer. So I'm going to clean this brush while that's cleaning up because I don't want the black to mix with the blue. And it's time for okay. My diamond members get their channels automatically dropped by Mr. Nightbot. But if you would like to drop your channel, I dropped something. I can't. There it is. Found it. Type the word notebook. One time doing the stream. This is gonna be a short stream anyway. After this print is gonna go for the day. Okay, this is clean. Let's check this. Oh! The fan is not falling on the plate because this is the sanding block is bigger than the plate, so I'm good there. Come on, chair. Let's see. Right there. You can see it a little wet in that corner. You see right there where the light is hitting, but the rest of it is pretty dry. So I like this when you're doing this because it's the gel it doesn't slide around on the surface while you're doing all the painting stuff. I'm hoping it's gonna look pretty cool with the black paint. Cause we haven't done black paint. We've done a bunch of pastels and stuff. So I'm hoping the black paint will make it look pretty cool. And I'll keep on playing around with it, checking things out. That one section is really wet. I guess when I went over it with the two colors, we got extra paint on this corner over here. See? See, it's still wet. And plus, the orange wasn't completely dry. So I need to make sure that the top is dry. It's just this corner right here. So I just have to make sure that each layer is completely dry before I do the next layer. The lights just flickered. They're no good. Instead of this right here, the sunflower I used was a fake sunflower. They used real leaves and flowers to print on there too. So when we put the black layer, we pick it up. Sorry, I put my head in the way. I'm trying not to be impatient because it's still wet. Maybe a little higher. No, 4. There we go. Maybe I need a little hair dryer. Probably blows it a lot more air, but I won't get that until later. I'm trying to be patient. Oh, almost there. This is gonna be exciting to see the black one here and see what it looks like. I think we're good to go. And then this one, we'll do the black layer and lift it up while it's wet. They do some things that while it's dry, they leave it overnight sometimes. Like I said, I'm gonna be learning all kinds of tips and tricks on when to do what. Oh gosh, it's picking up the paint. This is not good. You need a suggestion. You use the right brayer. There we go. Ah, why did I do that? Oh man. Oh well, we got an extra. It looks like I picked up some paper or something. I was doing a lot of paper crafting today, so let's get some paper before it dries up. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Hey, Miss Dreeny. Working on my last jelly print for the night. So we're gonna do that and then pull it up. I got paint all over me. Oh, there's 2 sheets of paper there. We don't need 2 sheets of paper, just one. See, some of it was still not dry. There we go. I need to roll over here and get that off. Let's get another piece of paper. Hey, Mama Gwen. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, I got something for that, Dreeny. Hold on. This is for Dreeny.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
This is the black that I just did on top to get the excess paint off. There's a little spot there. I'll just wipe it off. But the orange wasn't dry when I did the stencil, and the blue wasn't dry when I did the black. So moral of the day: let everything dry. But it's hard to let everything dry when you're trying to not make everybody bored while they're waiting. So here's that one right there. I'm sure if you let all the layers dry, it would look better. You can see the orange. I don't know where the blue went. There's a little bit of blue right here. So that's that one. I like the black background. So this is the one that we did earlier with the sunflower. These are already dry. That's the one with the sunflower that I used to. Let me move this one over here. I used this full sunflower to stamp in the corner there. So that looks pretty cool. Again, I need to let everything dry so this doesn't get so muddied. Plus, I need an actual brayer that's made for this. And this is the first one I did with just 2 colors that mixed it up. And then this one here is with another stencil. Hope you guys can see that. So these are all dry already. And this is pretty clean. So what I'm going to do before I move on and get all this on top of it, let me get my protective sheets that I put over here. These guys. Put one on top. Flip it. Put one on the bottom. Here we go. And put it back in the box. Put it back in here. There we go. And it clips. And it has a little hook, so if I wanted to, I could hang it up somewhere. So there's no cleanup because all the paint ends up on your paper. So what did you guys think of that? Thank you, Sandra. Hey, Tracy. We're working on different prints. This one and this one almost came the same colors. Let me move this guy out of the way before I get black all over the place. Let's put you right here. There we go. We made that one with the sunflower and a little stencil. This is just two colors that got mixed. That I was trying to do the pink and then this is the last one that I did with the black and a stencil. And I've cut these up and put them on the board and see what I can make with this. So that's the jelly plate. Got a lot to learn. And like I said, since I was doing this live, I was trying to rush things. And the big thing is use the right brayer and wait for the paint to dry. That's the big thing. I don't know. This one came out pretty cool too. The black. I'm not gonna throw that away. I could use it for something. Because you can rip these up and use them on junk journals or any kind of journal. Let's put this one to the bottom. See, that one's already dry. This one is still wet. I am Karen McCoy. Hi, Karen McCoy. Thank you. So this is my first time trying a jelly plate, and I believe I will be making some more stuff with it. Because I can see myself making do I have one nearby? Let's grab one of these. Oh no, no, I don't have one nearby. This is one of my birthday cards. See, they're big enough to I can make it a front of a birthday card or a note card, make different prints and put them on the front of a card. That'll be fun. You love gel painting. It's fun. Yeah, I had fun. I thought it was gonna be harder. Like I said, I don't have the right tools for the brayer. I had a plastic one that I use for baking, which I don't use it for baking. It was always in my craft room. It was a baking. This was for baking, but I never used it for baking. I used it in my craft room. And then this one is Mod Podge, and it's too small, and it's not spongy enough, and it's making streaks. So that's all I had. So that's what I used today. So I'm liking it. So you get a different effect when you do the black background versus a colored background. So depending on what you're looking for, you can get different backgrounds. Yes, we use what we got. Yes. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, so I only bought the small plate. But I'm not buying any more plates. This is just the one I'm gonna be using because I don't need anything bigger than this for what I do. Because I like this for card fronts or for junk journaling and stuff like that. Okay, let me move some things around here. There we go. And my little fan came in handy. I'll use that until I'm used to making stuff. Then if I want to move on, she says yes. She uses hers to make junk journal designs and stuff. Miss Sanders reminding you to hit the like button. And I'm going to switch my camera. Hi there. It's me again. So, they're not too bad. I like them. And like I said, the stencils I bought to use with my ink pads and my blenders. So I now I can use them for my jelly plates. Plate. So But I like that one. I like the sun where the sunflower shows up in that corner. And I will probably do a couple tomorrow and let each layer dry completely before I do the next layer. So see how it comes out. Okay, that's it for today. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, here is my members only live. We're going to be working on a steampunk journal, and I'll have the link to the printables that I bought from Victoria Designs. So they'll be in the description box of yesterday's video. I'm going back in time. Tomorrow's video. So you can check those out if you wanted to print your own. And I bought the when was it? Right before Christmas or around Thanksgiving. I've had them for a while, and she had them on a deep discount. That's why I bought it, because her printables are not on the cheap side. They're pretty printables. I'm not saying that they're not worth it, but this girl can't afford the full price. So I used the discount when she had it. I think as $20-something for the kit, and it's got 3 different size journals that you can print on there, and then a bunch of other background pages and ephemera that you can cut out. So we'll see. Work on that. We'll work on that too. It's bedtime. Okay, Miss Liz. It's time to go to today. It's not too long of a live today, but that's okay. They don't all have to go long. And if I had the right equipment, I probably would have made more stuff. But don't worry, I'll do another a live with the gel plate in the future. And for the comments after the live, um, what do I put in the comments? Just give me a happy face, just a little happy face. Oh, thank you, Karen. Enjoyed and subscribed, so we'll be back. Awesome. So see you tomorrow for my members, and then Saturday I will have my first sale of the year, 8 p.m. Eastern here. So that's. Let me write that down. Mark. What was it? Montano. I will be. Hold on. Mark Montano. Montano. Yeah, I started watching a few ladies the last couple days. So I'll check him out too, because I want to learn more tips and tricks and make some pretty stuff. So until next time, be brave, be strong, and create with your jelly plate. See you around, guys. Bye bye.